Okay, there's Sue and Spring. They're going along gangbusters. I just put a single layer of sheet across the top of the top cages for two reasons. One, because I think the light was too bright on their eyes, especially for the ones directly under the light. And two, because they tend to get a lot of dander and stuff landing on them because they have no top. So I'm hoping this will help keep their cages cleaner. So that's what that is. The partial end of the sheet. I didn't want them to get too dark over here. So they're going along gangbusters. Love, love, kiss, kiss. I'm waiting on Pastel's second egg. This is the hen. So what happens is I put a piece of tape on their thing that says Sue and Spring were set up on 318. I'll write down when she starts spending time in the box, and I'll know because she'll stay in there when I come out. So I should probably write that down today. And then when I get her first egg, I immediately write down the hatch date and a fertility check 6 days later. By that time, she should have 3 eggs in the nest, and I should be seeing at least some fertility. I can actually see fertility in 24 hours in the egg, but sometimes a hen delays sitting. Sometimes the first and second egg are not fertile. So I have to wait until 6 days after the first egg is laid. That way I should be able to find something. Bear Grylls and Glory are in that box. She really went in yesterday, so I would expect to see her first egg in 3 or 4 days. This little girl is taking some time. Now, this is my little female recessive pied. Her name is Geyser. And her man Danube. She's been in that box since the 17th. Usually you'd see an egg around the 4th day, but a hen that has never laid an egg before can sometimes take as much as a week to get that first one out. So, just like humans giving birth, the first egg's the hardest. So, it's the 17th, today is the 21st. So really, is today the 21st? It might be the 22nd. I don't know. So really, I'm not in a place to worry yet. If she's been sitting in there for over a week, then I start to worry that there's something wrong with her. So we'll see what happens. Okay, next stack over. These were the last birds that I put in. So they're like, these guys were the first. So these guys are 4 days behind them. But Mist has finally decided that Dolerite is the man. And she's in the box. And I'm expecting first egg anytime. Oh, just so you know, I just put Colorado back in with this girl who he was trying to beat the hell out of 3 days ago. And look at them now. It's just love all the way. Now, I'm not sure if his aggression towards her was breeding aggression. He wanted to breed and she didn't. Or if he was trying to reserve the box for someone else, but I rarely see a cock actually get that aggressive with a hen. These birds are much more lovey-dovey, so if he was trying to woo her into breeding, attacking her was not the way to go. So either way, that period is obviously over, and I expect an egg pretty soon. This is Dacite and Baby. Baby is in that box, but no first egg yet. Same here is Indus and Luna. And again, any minute now for that first egg. Now, these were some of the last birds to set up, but they will be some of the first to produce eggs because both Baby and Luna are older hens that have done this before. They know what's going on. Their hormones kick in, they get right to work, and they will lay first. So here's another one that I had to take out. This is Unakite, and I forgot what I called that girl. Unakite and Aquifer. Okay, so as you can see, I just put him back in. I took the nest box off to take some of the pressure off, and what was going on with them was Unakite fell in love with this girl over here. I put up the barrier, and for 2 days he did nothing but just call to her, both disrupting that pairing and never getting anywhere with this pairing. So I pulled him for 2 days, and I just put him back in. He's still calling, but he's now focused on this cage over here, which Aquifer is also focused on. So they are actually doing parallel behavior. In other words, he's imitating her, which is the first step towards bonding. So I'm going to leave the nest box off for a day or two and let them spend some time together without the pressure and see if they don't put this together. She's trying to pull the divider through over there. So yeah, well, I'm just going to give them some time without the nest box, no big hurry, and let them see if they can decide, you know, after they wake up together for a couple of days in a row, I'll put the nest box back on and see if they don't start putting this together. Okay, so this malachite and lava. Lava's in the nest. Malachite's eating. No eggs yet. Well, actually, this is the pair that they had laid a first egg, but it broke. So malachite will, lava will produce another egg here pretty quick. And these two, oh, I see you're done now. Yes, lots of food. Feed her up. So this is Amazon and Dew, and they laid their first egg today. So we have another first egg. This is baby girl. I just candled her eggs a couple of days ago, and she did finally lay a third egg. And I've decided I'm just going to leave it. I'll check her again midweek and see if I see any fertility. There's no big hurry. We'll see. The question is she going to put this together with this male in time to get any fertile eggs going here? And since breeding is happening all over the place, I'm going to guess that she probably will have a few fertile eggs at the end. But all we can do is wait and see. I just put this girl back in with her boy. She was doing crazy girl. And they are now very much having a discussion. You see them talking to each other? Her focus has started to change. I can see it. She's starting to talk back. He was talking to her all along, but she was not responding to him. And now, after 2 days in the girls' flight, she's talking back. So again, I took the nest box off to reduce the pressure. I'll put it on again tomorrow. These two, I have to say, this little hen in here, her name is Aster, and she is such a love. She's, not only is she a love to him, but she's a love to me too. She just loves everybody. And she's in the box, but it's too soon for an egg just yet. So, these two have put it together. This girl is in and out of the box. He is giving her the duly attention. This is Slate and Steel and Hyacinth. He is a Slate, but he is not named Slate. And she is in and out of the box, but she hasn't actually gone in to sit yet. We're waiting for her cycle to come round. These two, Crazy Boy and Crazy Girl, are finally starting to have the discussion. They're starting to talk about things. So they probably will figure this out eventually, but what a pair of goofies. So this is Razzle and Remington. Is Razzle out or is he in the box? There he is. He's eating. No, not Razzle and Remington. I'm sorry. Remington was his old mate that died. This is Razzle and Lemony. And Lemony has laid her first egg. Yay! I'm very excited about this pair. As you can see, this is Niger. He's Razzle's grandson. His girl is in the box. We're still waiting on that first egg. These two have put it together. See them eating together in close proximity to each other. They sit together. I haven't seen any breeding activity. She is now spending time in the nest. I think they are putting this together in their slow, quiet way. And that's just fine with me. Oh, and these two are in the box. I'm still waiting for a first egg. This is my other mauve pair. This is Henry and Evangelina, which is Henry Wordsworth Longfellow, and Evangeline is the name of one of the poems that old Henry wrote. So that's their names. And they're in the box together. An egg will be coming soon, but I haven't seen it yet. Okay. Oh, and just for kicks and giggles, the other day I was starting to worry that there was something wrong with Cotton, and then I realized, wait a minute, where's Zoo? Oh, he's in the nest box. And cockatiels, unlike parakeets, the male cockatiel actually sits and incubates the eggs. They don't feed the hens. What they do instead is take over the nest and let the hens come out to eat. So she will spend all day out here and then go in and take over in the evening and let him come out to eat before sundown. And she will generally lay eggs at night. So they have their first egg, and it is being beautifully cared for. And these little poops, I put up another thing down here so they couldn't see. They keep tearing it up. See them chewing holes in it, pulling it down so that they can see what's going on. Terrible, sneaky little birds. But as first eggs start to come, now I am going to be fostering mauve eggs, rainbow eggs, and clear body eggs to these four. This is 4 pairs here. If everything goes right, these guys will have probably 4 embryos each to raise and take care of, but they need to be a week behind the other bird's first egg. So I'm waiting for a preponderance of first eggs to be laid over here before I give them their nest boxes. But it's coming. Just hang on to your horses. It's coming. So just so you know, and kind of interestingly, I have 2 yellow faces in here. They randomly paired up. I have 2 normal blue white faces in here. They are a pair. I have 2 white recessive tides. They are a pair. The only 2 that don't match is my yellow cock here and his violet hen over here. Oh, I see you sitting. See her sitting down there looking at the other birds? It's like, they got nest boxes. We gotta get over there. I'm gonna give her a nest box. She's gonna lay an egg in a minute. Oh, look, he came out. He's gonna chase me away. He's hand raised, so he thinks I'm a bird. And whenever he goes to breeding, he becomes violent towards me because he thinks I'm trying to move in on his mate. So, anyway, okay. So they will be getting their nest boxes as more first eggs drop, especially from the pairs that I'm looking to foster. I will give them their nest boxes. And then what I'll end up doing to make sure that they don't hatch out any of their own chicks is when they lay their first 2 eggs, I'll take them out and freeze them. So their eggs will be well behind and barely developed when I'm ready to start fostering eggs from these other pairs. So it's all good. I can hardly wait. And there we go. Oh, look, she's in the nest. Okay. Wow. Nothing like a little absence making the heart grow fonder, huh? 3 days ago, he was beating the hell out of her, flying around and clawing her and the whole thing. And now, it's love and goodness. Okay, that's it for today.